G'day, let's have a look at these Knipex electronic super nips. These are 125mm in size, so quite a small set, and they're designed for very precision electrical work. So if you're working any sort of electronics or very small, delicate components, this is definitely the pair to go. So these do have the VDE insulation, so the 1000 volts, which I will never probably need. I will always just work on small electronics here when I'm taking random stuff apart or repairing things. But I really like this VDE grip from Knipex. Firstly, I love that sort of yellow to red color. I think it just pops and it just makes the tool look really cool, as you can see. And it just fits in the hand really well. One comment I have to make is that spring is just strong enough to obviously spring straight back, but when you're using it, there's almost no resistance. It's incredible. I can't express it. It's just so nice. It's exactly the perfect pressure, I think, because it doesn't need to be too tight. You can get really nice and easy and precise, and you've got just enough pressure pushing it back out, but not enough to really sort of feel it. So that's really nice. That's just done by this spring down here. You can see it just goes from handle to handle, and that's it. So the really notable thing of these is they're just extremely good quality. You can see that cutting edge absolutely perfectly comes together and is completely flat on that side. So when you're doing any sort of PCB work and you want to cut a component exactly flush, you put that, you cut it, and this will be completely flush. So just for comparison for that, I've just got these other cheaper unbranded cutters here, and you can see that the blade up there as well it's got that little extra edge, so it doesn't have a completely fine edge. So when you cut it, there's that little gap. I'm not sure what the best angle to show it is, maybe this. So you've got that little, it is only about 1mm or even slightly less, but it is that. So even if you try to cut something right up flush and cut it, it won't actually be completely flush. And the other thing is as well is they are flat, so it's very difficult to go right up against the surface and cut it. Whereas these ones, you can see they're flat here, but then they have this angle on them, so it's very easy to be flush against the surface. I'll show that maybe at just sort of this angle with just this board. You can come up and then you can see that's flush with the surface there, and I've got plenty of clearance here to be cutting anything I need. Actually, we could maybe demonstrate this. No, that won't really fit in. As far as the actual material, this is inox stainless steel, so no issues about any sort of rust or anything like that. And the hardness of that tip is 43 HRC scale as well, so fairly hard. I think it's sort of mildly hard. It's about the same as kitchen knives and that sort of stuff, so it will be completely fine for cutting, especially copper cable, which is mostly what this will be doing. Okay, that just make a big mess, but you can see that just cuts it absolutely no problem. We've got some cat, I think this is cat 5, 6 cable here. You can cut that whole thing as well, absolutely no problem. And just some other wire, this is speaker wire here as well. Absolutely awesome. That's it. So just a really quick review and a quick demo of just cutting a bunch of different wires. So really nice little electronics super nips.